zap, boom, pow, Wilhelm scream. No, I'm not reading a comic book. I'm just describing the latest electroBOOM video, because that's who we're interviewing today. I sat down with Mehdi Sadaghdar, who writes, produces, films, does everything for that electroBOOM channel. You've probably seen it. If you haven't, go check it out. But we sat down with him to talk about the time he almost died, his philosophy behind YouTube and video making, and whether his stunts are actually real or not. Hi, I'm Daniel Bogdanoff, and welcome to EEsTalkTech. I am here with Mehdi Sadaghdar. I'm so excited to be here. We're both in New York City in some random park near our hotel.
I'm sure it's famous. We just don't know about it.
It must be famous. Yeah, I don't know either. So we're out here for the Keysight IoT Innovation Challenge, and I figured, you know, we've emailed each other for years.
Yeah.
You've done so many great things on YouTube.
If you don't know Daniel here, he has helped me a lot with the giveaways. Like, I don't know, I've given away like 40, 50 scopes with his help to people that needed it, so that's great, yeah.
Yeah, you've done some great stuff with them too. Like, you know, some YouTubers will just send them off wherever it was easy, but you're like, no, these are the people that need it.
Yeah, I like the tool to go to someone that actually uses it. Like, what's the point of somebody that doesn't need it, right?
Yeah, which is awesome. That's one of the things that, you know, it makes you a great fit for this IoT challenge too, is it's all student stuff. Like, it's really a passion for you.
Students are the most important one.
But I thought we'd take a moment and talk about electrical engineering YouTube. It's kind of a funny corner of the internet.
Yeah.
And you've almost brought it mainstream. You know, we were walking over here and someone recognized you on a street corner, and we're sitting here in a park with microphones, which who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you talk about like combining like big shot style YouTube videos with electrical engineering concepts?
Well, I think I became big shot because, well, big shot is a relative term, but I became big because I was doing electronics. Yeah. And I was including my mistakes in the video, so that helped. But yeah, no, the good thing about YouTube is that the science channels are really growing, and that's what I like to see, that people actually watch things that matter more than some other stuff.
Yeah, it's not
science
just
is
makeup.
one of them, yes.
Yeah, it's not just makeup tutorials and video games. It's so much more.
Yeah, people can just Google anything they want to do nowadays, right? Like, if you want an information, you find it on YouTube.
Absolutely. And how did you, so you've kind of, like I said, broken out of that. Is there anything that you can attribute to why you think, holy cow, there's a big thing on your microphone?
There you go.
Yeah. Whatever park we're in. Can you talk about, you know, so like someone like Dave Jones is very technical and very like unscripted, but you have meticulously precise scripts and you know, it has kind of a fast and loose feel, but if you watch closely, you can tell you've really prepared a lot.
Well, I have to prepare, especially because English is not my first language. So I really have to write my script so I can, when I say it, I have to say it properly with proper grammar, hopefully. Yeah. And the other thing is that when I want to present some information to people, I want to make sure that I say it in a way like the sequence of events is in a good order for people to understand. And at the same time, I want to make sure that I include everything that can go wrong in my videos, right? So, in order not to forget it, I put them in the video, in the script, so I can make sure that I cover them.
Okay.
Well, maybe a lot of people don't know that I actually don't make mistakes. Well, sometimes I make mistakes, but usually they are scripted.
So I want to take a quick moment just to say how great it was to film in New York City with Mehdi. The pigeons, the people, the 5G network radiation bouncing off my face. Speaking of 5G networks, there's a fantastic collection of pretty much everything you could ever need or want to know about 5G over at keysight.com/find/learn5G. That's all caps. It's your one-stop shop for becoming a 5G expert. There's ebooks, app notes, videos, white papers, poster downloads for all things 5G, like phased arrays and beamforming, technology overviews, even manufacturing. Go check it out. It's free. That URL was keysight.com/find/learn5G in all caps. And now back to the king of electrical mayhem. And I love, you know, the comment section of any video is always just, it's just, you never know what you're going to get. But I would say with your channel, you kind of know what you're going to get in the comment section.
Yeah. Well, goes all the way around. So like a lot of people who have watched my videos for a long time, they already know that it's like for comedic purposes when things blow up. And but there's a lot of people that just watch that video as the first video they have seen, and they think I'm an idiot, which is the most fun to watch. I like to see their comments. So, who allowed this person to touch electronics? He's not qualified. And,
But you are qualified because you're an electrical engineer.
Exactly.
That was your full-time gig.
It's on Wikipedia. Come on, I have a master's in engineering. Although, engineering work, all the engineers always make such mistakes at work anyway. Maybe you don't, but
No,
when I was
definitely do.
working, I would blow things up naturally. And like when you're designing something, things go wrong. So I just try to capture them on my videos so people know what can go wrong. Right?
And I think that's such a great thing that you do is so many engineers are like, there's that whole fear of being perceived as incompetent or incapable.
Yeah.
But you just like trash that
I
entire
use that
concept.
incompetence to my advantage.
Because deep down, I think we are all electroBOOM, right? Like we all kind of have that
Everyone
fear.
wants to blow something up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you always had a high pain tolerance, or is that just something that...
I actually, my pain tolerance is pretty low compared to some other, like, I think it's lower than average.
Okay.
Like I have these novelty, tiny things that shock you. You buy it from dollar store and you press a button and it shocks you.
Sure.
I can't hold that. I as soon as I press it, I yell and throw it. But I give it a couple of people. They just go, can I try again? I don't know. So my pain tolerance is not high. So
You just have to dry your hands first, is what it comes down
well,
to.
for my videos, I'm an electrical engineer, if you didn't know. So I try to be safe. I try to not shock myself.
Yeah.
Especially when I know it's painful because, like I said, my videos are scripted, right? So if I know something's going to go wrong, I can't keep a straight face.
Yeah.
Right? So it won't look like a surprise to people, right?
Right.
It needs to look like I don't know what I'm doing and I'm surprised because that went wrong, right?
Yeah.
So I make sure that there is no pain as much as I can.
Sure.
If it happens by accident and it's painful, it's even better because it looks like a surprise and it's real.
Sure. Can we talk about a moment you did a Jacob's Ladder video and it looked like it like fell on you?
Yeah, that was one of the worst mistakes I've made.
That, like watching your videos, I'm often like, okay, yeah, it's gonna be fun. The capacitor will blow up and I'll do a full bridge rectifier thing. But
I learned that day. Yeah,
I was like, that might be the end because those things are sketchy.
Yeah, no, I would be dead if it wasn't for my flimsy wiring.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I
Don't
learned...
play with high voltage.
Exactly, it's very dangerous. I almost killed myself that day.
Okay, let's just look at the camera and take a moment.
Yeah.
Don't play with high voltage.
Do not. Yeah, go watch that video. You'll see when it falls on my hands, there are sparks flying from my skin. My skin blew up.
Oh, gosh.
So that's
scary.
very dangerous, right?
Ugh.
And yeah, like that day I learned that I should not do mechanical engineering because I designed a stand for my Jacob's Ladder and I didn't think that it was top heavy, so it was easy to fall, right?
Yeah.
And it just fell. And when something is falling, you don't think right away that you shouldn't hold 2,000 volts.
You go to catch it, right?
Yeah,
one in each hand because the conductors are falling towards you.
Yeah, and I held one with one hand, the other with so like it went through the entire body. And I contracted, and fortunately for me, the wires were flimsy, and I tore them apart. So
Okay.
don't
that was
play
real.
with high voltage. Yes,
Don't play
that
with
one
high
was
voltage.
real.
That's going to be the title of this episode.
Yeah.
Don't play with high voltage.
Yeah, you know what they say: what
Watch
doesn't
YouTube
kill you, watching YouTube, and what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So
Sure.
I'm not gonna repeat that anymore.
Oh man,
Yeah.
this is so nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it was painful.
So you started your career. You have an advanced degree in electrical engineering. You were working for a C Tech or like a.
It's C-Star Solutions. It was the last company I was working with, which made equipment for boats, which was like the shift and throttle.
Okay.
Steering, electronics.
So really high-speed digital signal. No.
Yeah, it was slow speed.
Okay.
I'm happy with low-speed electronics. Thank you.
Yeah. No, me too, man. Once you start to get into like clock recovery and like I just don't even want to go. State machines to set a link up and all that. It's like
you still have to deal with a lot of high speed, even at low speed.
Sure.
When you're communicating your signal edges and all the EMI, EMC. Stuff that you have to take care of for your compliance and stuff. That's still magic, but yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. So how did you get into electrical engineering? So you have an undergraduate degree from
back in Iran.
Iran.
Yeah. It was, and then I came for my master's to Vancouver, Canada, Simon Fraser University. Ayo! And yeah, so how I got into engineering was like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
One of my relatives bought all our cousins electronic kits. And it was just a tiny bistable blinker circuit, right? That you put together and tick-tack, blinks. And that just got me excited beyond reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, and then I knew I had to just continue doing it. I just kept buying kits and put them together. And when I wanted to go to university, I picked that as my major. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Very
That's
cool.
what I tell parents. Keep exposing your children to everything.
Yeah.
Something will click with them, and then they'll take it and do it.
So how do you do that with your family? Do you get kids? Well, I know she has a channel.
Well, yeah, well,
that
I mean,
seemed like it might have been for a science project or something.
Yeah, she doesn't. Well, she makes videos when I make videos, and I need her as a part of my video. So she doesn't make videos very often. Yeah, my daughter, her channel or her stage name is electroCute.
Which is that's a better name than electroBOOM.
Yeah, exactly. She's cute and she's dangerous.
And it's on brand and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah. Like if I want some part of my video to be explained by her, or I would like her to make her own videos too. But the thing is that I have to work with her to make videos. She can't do it on her own. It's like video editing and stuff. So then I don't have time for her to make videos.
Right. Yeah. And you work really hard on your videos. Like, we said earlier, they kind of have that almost fast and loose feel, but if you look at it from a technical perspective, they're super tight. Your edits are all like seamless, and your words are all perfect, and you have so many
good scripting skills.
What is your most underrated joke in a video, in your opinion?
Well, one thing about me is that I don't have a very long-term memory, so I don't remember. I have to go watch my videos and find out which one I like more. Sure. But yeah, which one was better? I don't see. The problem with my jokes is that even if I like them, it doesn't mean that people will like it. Like
that's why I'm asking. Like I write jokes for my stuff. No one thinks my wife tells me I'm not funny, but I think I'm funny.
Yeah, no. Wives, like my wife, doesn't like my videos at all.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't. It grew on her.
Once they started funding a lifestyle.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Now she tells me, "Hey, go make videos." No, but before she didn't really like my videos, like the jokes I was making. They're boring. You're not very good at it.
Oh no.
Yeah. She didn't like it. Yeah, too bad.
So do you have one that like you thought was amazing and it just no one commented on it and it's kind of forgotten? The joke that time forgot?
Yeah, probably I make some jokes that people don't understand.
Yeah.
I come from a different background, so it makes sense to me. I make a joke, nobody gets it. Okay. That's done. Yeah.
And I think you mentioned a while ago in an email that there's some cultural background that you bring to your videos and that influences your style. Can you speak to how your background affects what you're doing now?
How does my Well, I guess exploding stuff seems like to be in my style.
That's definitely in your wheelhouse.
Yeah. It's in my brand, I guess.
Or just the style of humor and the outlook on life and all that is.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
it's your life, so you just kind of you do you, right?
Yeah, and I watch a lot of YouTube myself. I watch PewDiePie a lot, for example.
Okay.
I watch a lot of science and fun and other different videos, and it helps you to stay connected with audience and what they watch. So when I make my own videos, subconsciously I know what people like and how they react to different jokes and stuff, and I try
so that's what you like to watch.
I just bring that over to my videos too. Sometimes.
Yeah, and I've seen that like in thumbnails with the outline around the person and
I learned that from PewDiePie.
Yeah, and I learned it from you. I stole it for a while too.
No, in one of his videos, he actually showed how you do it in Photoshop. And
like the magic wand tool, or
yeah. Well, the what is it called? The pen tool that you can curve around the objects and select them. That's
Check out. I think it's W, but it's like a magic selection tool. And if you have good depth of field, it'll pull out the sharpness.
Oh yeah.
You can go through it. There's so many. Yeah. So you do all your own production too. So editing, writing, filming.
Yeah, it's only me and Mr. Tripod. Yeah. And it's just the thing.
Do you enjoy it? Like it seems like you can hide jokes in the edits that you wouldn't be able to do when you have an editor.
Yeah, exactly. Like there are some content that you have to put your thought on and you really bring it to life.
Yeah.
And some things, like you write in the script, you make the video. When you edit, you realize that you can change it in edit to make it better. So yeah, it's stuff that really you have to be involved.
Sure.
Sometimes I always thought about having an editor, but having an editor would be hard because my content is also technical. I have to
Right.
see, okay, at this point of time, I need to show this formula. How do you spell that? People made fun of me when I said it.
Formula?
I said formula, and they said, how?
Like, that's why we work, formula?
Yeah, exactly. So I have to drop one of those on the screen, and I know,
Yeah.
like, by the time I communicate that with my editor, I just do it myself, and
Yeah. No, I totally see that. And we've definitely worked on, Richie gets mentioned every once in a while. He's our video guy who we brought on. He does a bunch of like the corporate stuff too, and he's the best. But there was definitely a learning curve. And that's, what I think makes your channel special and science YouTube as a whole is someone who with a video background isn't going to know how to necessarily make a good electrical engineering video.
Yeah.
Or a good
that's right.
chemistry video or
Yeah.
metallurgy video.
You have to. Well, on YouTube, I think everyone starts like that. They just use a cheap camera and no microphone really, and make a video that, because for the most part, it's the content that matters, right?
Yeah.
If the content is engaging and the host is engaging, then it doesn't matter if your sound
Yeah.
quality is low or the video quality is bad. Those actually make it more homemade. People connect to it a little bit more, right?
Yeah. I think that's the magic of like the EEV blog, Dave Jones' channel, is it's just him and a camera. He doesn't script, he just talks, and he has so much like experience in the field, and he's also a very opinionated dude. So it's just the content kind of makes itself, and you show up for that, not for like production value.
A lot of people are talented like that. That when they talk, it comes out nice. Already, you don't have to spend too much time. You just put the same thing on. For me, like every paragraph that I read, I go paragraph by paragraph, right? So every paragraph I repeat it between 10 to 50 times.
Wow.
So that just what I'm saying comes out straight.
Yeah.
And then usually it's the last clip that I take that I'm happy with. I just delete the rest and take the last one. And
That makes sense. It's easy to edit too because you pull the file out and you just like go right to the end.
It's just taping it will take forever, right?
Yeah.
Is that we still use that term? Tape it?
I do. People make fun of me for it, but
don't
everyone knows
tape
what it
anymore.
means. So it's like,
recording or something.
yeah, you're so smart. It's not taping. It's
You're
digital.
so old.
I get
You're
it.
still taping.
Yeah. So we're almost out of time actually, but for some reason also my audio recorder battery is going to die, so it might just be over. I'm using the wrong battery type, I think. Do you do battery stuff much? Do you play around with that at all?
Well, I haven't done a video on it. Actually, that's a good subject to cover too, because batteries could explode in beautiful ways.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially lithium-ion. These are like, it runs off AA's, but I don't know. New equipment, you never quite know. I'll have to get the
if we
high
lose
current one.
signal, it's because we lost our battery.
And you can just enjoy us like mouthing words in New York City. Yeah.
Mute video.
Yeah. So I'm really thrilled to have you here and finally meet you.
No, that's great to be here. It's
Okay, so what other YouTube channels should people go look at? What are your favorite science channels? I know Cody's Lab is a good one.
Cody's Lab is a good one. I for the stuff I watch Smarter Every Day, the ones that I subscribe to, the Veritasium. Oh, I forgot a whole lot of them. I subscribe to so many people. The science, but the SciShow, for example, they make daily videos, scientific videos.
Nice.
Yeah,
Any
I have my
parting
voice.
words before it shuts down on us?
Oh, go subscribe to my channel and my
please
other
do.
channel, Meditation, which is not anything scientific.
Yeah.
Did you know about that?
I
or?
did.
Okay, good.
I watch it less, I'll be honest. Do you have
I
any-
don't make so many videos there.
So what's on it? What's it all about?
Just whatever that comes into my mind, I just make a video about and throw it there.
The Mehdi vlog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just probably nobody watches it either, but
Okay.
yeah,
Sounds good.
yeah.
Cool. Well,
But
thank you so much for your time and for being
thank
here.
you,
And stand-up guy, check out the electroBOOM channel.
Oh, thanks.
What do you have any words of advice for people, as an electrical engineer?
Well, if you really want to learn electronics, you must experiment. Just pick up some random project, start building and you'll learn. And if you don't care about electronics, do something else. I don't know.
But always be figuring stuff out, making mistakes.
Yeah, but whatever you want to do, don't play with high voltage. You have to be really educated not to kill yourself. So don't do that. Just simple stuff, make it.
Don't play with high voltage.
Yeah, exactly.
We've been watching the Magic School Bus with my children, which brings back so many memories for me. Like, I didn't realize how many things I learned and understand intuitively because of that. But
exactly.
the tagline Miss Frizzle always uses is like, make mistakes and get messy.
Exactly. That's the key. Yes.
It's such good advice, and I've never been good at anything without being bad at it first.
Yeah,
so.
that's right. Yeah, I'm always bad at it. I just keep trying and blow things up and learn. Right.
I would argue you're good at everything. We were describing this earlier. Except
I
tennis,
am good at everything, but
not good at tennis. But good at everything.
I'm good at tennis too.
You're good at tennis. Okay. All right. Well, we'll go play some table tennis tonight and
we'll see
how
who's
that
better.
goes.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Well, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to EEsTalkTech in your favorite podcast engine. Let us know who you want to see in the comments, and we'll see you next time.
They want to see me. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
I know. I'll have to have you back when my stupid audio recorder is working.